Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back here with another unboxing and review. What we got here is a Make product, a seller in Amazon. You can find them just by typing in Make on the description. But let's go ahead and get into it. We got first a greeting card as soon as you open up the box. Don't really need that. The first feel about this is the case or the stand itself is actually plastic, and for some reason I thought it was going to had some weight to it to balance the your phone or your iPad, whatever it is you're charging on it. But you'll see in a minute that it actually doesn't really need any weight on it because it's actually perfectly balanced. So what it does come with is a power brick. It has 5 USBs charging at 5 volts, 1 amp. So far I haven't had any problem with it. So it's pretty good, and it does charge all your devices even when you have 5 devices on there. So like I said, this is just a organizer for your devices pretty much. At first it seems like it's not really needed, but if you have a desk area, you don't want to have a lot of cables all over the place. So to me, my first impression was like I don't really need it, but after using it for a while I actually noticed that it is kind of handy to have. You don't really see all your wires all over the place. They stay up to where they're at. You could pull them out, push them back in. It's an okay product. Now this is still based. It has a size for the old iPhone devices and the new Thunderbolt Lightning ones or Lightning connectors. Now on the bottom you do have an entry, and it does have a gap on the bottom for you to see where you're gonna run your wires from, which is pretty good. Some devices either have it on the side and you are still able to see the cable, but in this case it has it facing on both directions, which makes it convenient when putting it in your desk. Now the brick itself is not that heavy. It's a decent weight. This lightning connector is actually a little bit fatter than the original lightning one from the from an iPhone or an iPad. So this one you would actually need to stretch it out, the plastic, to make it fit in there. As for the original one, it just fits right in. But the problem with this one is that it feels like it might just go back into the into the casing itself, and then you have to pull it back out and fish it out. But it doesn't really do that. It actually stays outside. There is a side to it, as you can see right here. One side is bigger than the other one, so it has to be flipped onto the right side that it's supposed to be going. Overall, this thing is okay. Like I said, at first you feel like it's not useful, but if you do have many devices and you have an office or whatever working area, you work with multiple phones or iPads, then it is kind of useful. So I do give it a, out of 1 to 5, I give it a 4 or 3.5, to be honest. But like I said, here you can see the perfectly balanced. It's balanced, so it's not gonna tip over when you put in your iPads or your phones. It's gonna stay balanced. So at first I was kind of like, it needs some weight to it for it not to tip over, but it actually doesn't. It is balanced, so it's pretty good. Now they do sell these things separate. They could sell you the brick itself, the 5 USB charging port separate, or you could buy this whole case and brick it together. I pretty much think it's better to buy it together. But like I said, it's a seller from Amazon, Make Gadget. Make sure to check them out. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more how-to and tech videos.